So this week it's a catch up about the metal detecting. Didn't get out as much as I was hoping to. It just seems to flipping rain forever, doesn't it? But anyway, we are so lucky compared to some of the other people in the world. So I have been out this morning. I'm going to show you some of the videos of the different places I've been where I have been detecting. I'm going to talk about what I've learned, because believe me, I have learned a lot, and what I found. So excuse the hat hair, but I've just got back from the beach. You probably see I've got colour in my cheeks. Fabulous day. But I'll let that unfold and tell you what I found. So when I first got my detector, I thought it was all going to be about me going out there in solitude, and then you talk to your friends and you find they've got detectors too. Oh, I've had so much fun. Me and my friend Hannah here, we've been out on her farm a couple of times. What a treat. Such a different experience to be on. It's freshly worked down land, so it's really easy to dig. Look at that amazing scenery. We only literally had a couple of hours. Obviously you can see I'm still up to my usual standards. Nothing exciting yet, but I'm so enjoying it. Hannah's little pile here is certainly better than my attempt. But it was really good fun, and it's so lovely to share with somebody as well when you find something, what you've found. So first time at the beach, I went with my sister. We went to a sunrise breakfast at the Seascape Cafe there at Chapel Point. How amazing is this? You get to sit there, have your breakfast and watch the sun come up. And then you just happen to mention to your sister that you've got a metal detector, and she's like, I've always wanted to do this. So here she is. I got to dig, she got to detect. And blame me, within the first few minutes, what did she find? Yep, a pound coin. So, but it was really good fun, because we were, with me actually doing the digging for her, within 10 minutes she was £1.40 up, and I'm finding I'm getting my eye in again now. So, you know, it's actually being able to spot things when you're digging. So all down to practice. But we had such a lovely morning. I managed to get out there before it got too busy. So it wasn't just money that morning. We did find lots of other little random bits and bobs, as you can see here coming up. But yeah, we got end of some sort of charging cable and a zip pull again, and obviously my little wish stones. But then that afternoon, back to Hannah's farm again, and this time we took the kids with us, and I let them, her son, he was detecting and I was digging for him, and then we swapped over. And I honestly didn't expect to have so much joy from sharing and being able to say, oh, what have you found? What have you found? And it was brilliant. I have really enjoyed it. So this is this morning's sunrise. How pretty was it? And definitely the best sort of morning to get up and get ready to go to the beach. So it's 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I think you can tell I'm still half asleep. But it was well worth getting up early to get all my jobs done, see the sunrise and get out to the beach. And I've just driven by the two main car parks and come down to my favourite part of the beach. There's not a soul in sight. So I'm hoping to have a couple of hours before I have to go home and do some more work again. So while I'm sharing some of the beautiful scenery, because it takes my breath away every time I go to the beach, I just thought I'd share a few of the things that I've learned. One is I no longer care what I look like. Stretchy warm clothing is the order of the day for me. All the men seem to wear camouflage, but I'm wearing my old thermal jumpers with fleecy lining. So lovely and so comfy. I wear my hat now, the cap that I was given, because my hair was blowing in my eyes all the time and driving me mad. So that certainly works a treat as well. I can get my headphones over the top and it stops them slipping around, and also I could get my sunglasses on and it all fits under my hood, so I'm really well protected because it is quite cold down there. You know, in other metal detecting videos where they walk onto the field and they go 2 minutes in and look what I found. Well, 1 minute in, just walked onto the beach, look what I found. Woohoo! 5p. Hey, at least we're on the money. down that one was as well. Hey, it's not bad. Well, it's 1 o'clock, so I'm quite impressed with myself. I have been here since 8 and I've had to just stop now. I've only just got tired and I worked my way up and I thought, yeah, lovely, I'll stop and have a cup of coffee. Well, they're queuing out the door. So I'm just sitting on a bench, having a look at the sea, thoroughly enjoying myself, and then I'm gonna detect back to the car park, which is about a mile away. So it's doing what it was meant to do. It's getting me out, it's keeping me fit, getting me out in the fresh air, which is amazing. Quick shout out to Disabled Metal Detecting and Rambling Adventures that are here on YouTube. He gave me some great tips, and even in my head as I'm detecting now, slow, low and steady. It's not a race. So thank you for that, because I am finding things. Well, finally I had my first heart stopper. Yes, I found a ring. Hooray! Something that wasn't a can or a ring pull or something like that. It was only stainless steel, but hey, a ring is a ring, and it was marine grade stainless steel. That's me done now. My arms are aching, my shoulders are aching. I know about it tomorrow. I've literally, tide's coming now. And the beach is just beautiful and empty. It's leaving the beautiful beach behind. Get home, empty my fines pouch out onto the table, sand everywhere, so I did do it in the house to be. But as you can see, more tent pegs than millets. If you're ever short, you know where to come. But it's good getting the rubbish off the beach. I pick up the things that I think might hurt wildlife. Obviously I always manage to find a stone or two that attracts me. But look at all these little bits here. Nails from pallet fires. But it's the barbs, the actual fishing hooks that are scary, because if they got in people's feet when they're running on the beach, doesn't bear thinking about. So big shout out to the people that recommend gloves. I like the thin gloves so I can feel what I'm doing, but equally I double them up now, and I found that's enough protection, but I can still feel what I'm doing. Because look at the size of that one, and you certainly won't want that stuck in your foot. So really glad to get these off the beach and away. I have managed to kill my headphones today, taking them on and off all the time. So if anybody's got any recommendations, obviously when I upgrade to a better machine eventually, I will have the wireless ones if you like. But at the minute, this is what I'm dealing with. So any recommendations, great. And look at my rest of my lovely finds here. Unbelievable really what people bury on the beach, isn't it? But at least we got a bit. I'm up on my sister. £2.07. I beat her, and of course there was my ring, which actually made my day. Even though it is a little bit of nothing, it is still really good fun to find. And there's my pile of sand. So yeah, a lovely day. And what else have I learned? Let's have a chat. So just to round up, I hope that's made some sense, because I do get a bit overexcited. As you probably gathered, I absolutely adore metal detecting. It's any chance now I am trying to get out and do it, because it's so easy to forget. Leave the detector sat in the car in the garage, and then a day goes by and yes I should work and yes I should do this, but actually I've just spent my whole day doing it, didn't get any work done. Do I regret it? No. It's just been a really good experience. So what have I learned? Most importantly, I normally wear rings and jewellery on both hands. Oh, how stupid did I feel when I realised I'm scooping it with a pinpointer like that. Yeah, what's it picking up? Well, I can't get the rings off that hand, so I've had to learn to use my left hand with the pinpointer and use my right hand now that hasn't got the jewellery on. That's working a treat. Trust your equipment. That's the other thing. I don't know why. I just don't know why, but when you're digging in the sand, and especially if it's a piece that's tiny, as you saw some of those tiny pieces on that table, well, if the pinpointer says there's metal there, or my detector says there's metal, there is, and I've just got to find it, and it's my eyes that need to see it. So yeah, I don't give up now. I actually keep going, and I'm actually starting to see things a lot quicker and getting them out the hole a lot quicker. And I'm also starting to learn, because I am still digging every dodgy tone going. I know now what a tent peg sounds like. But hey, yeah, because of that, I love the fact I can go, I think it's going to be a tent peg, and just whiz down, pick it out, and it's done. So I'm actually quite enjoying that. I'm really enjoying getting to know my machine, getting to know my pinpointer, and getting to trust it. And it never lets me down, because every time, even if it's the tiniest pinprick of metal that's quite a way down, I am impressed with the machine. So the only thing that's faulty in any shape or form is me. So yeah, trust your equipment, it doesn't lie. Remember about your jewellery or watches or whatever you've got on. Definitely getting your eye in, and going back to that advice I was given about slow. It's so easy to think you've got such a lot of ground to cover, but I'd rather do a small area well and slow and steady. And while I'm doing it, I'm listening. Even though I've got my headphones on, I tend to have one off so I can still hear if there's people behind me. But just being able to hear the sea and the sounds is everything. So I think it's remembering to actually enjoy what you're doing as well. So yeah, the clothing, the gloves, my hat, the jewellery, trusting my equipment. So that's where I am at the moment in the whole scheme of things. And I don't feel silly going out anymore. I was really embarrassed when I first went out, because I felt, say, like Bambi. I did. But now it's starting to come a lot more natural. And yeah, it's not hurting as much, and I'm actually managing to stay out longer and get more benefit. But I think next time I'll take a flask so I can have a drink halfway. But hoping to get out on the fields again with my friend this week. And next time I'm hoping I'm going to come back another month. I'll have another catch up, and let's see if I found something a little bit more exciting than a stainless steel ring and some pound coins. Anyway, lovely. Thanks for being here.